Okay, look who came back. Hmm, I see someone enjoyed episode 1. Well, there's plenty more. I'm your host, Quasi Gittens, and welcome back to Keeping It Real with the Q-Man, people. What I will be discussing today is the topics of my second job, trip to Dominican Republic, hearing and receiving what someone is sending, training, and Uber Eats. Keeping it real with the Q man. This my show, I run things. This my show, I run things. I'm the boss, I'm the boss. No one can tell me what to do, no one can tell me what to do. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. The block is hot, the block is hot. It's all about me. It's all about me. Keeping it real with the Q man. My first topic that I will be discussing is my second job. I worked at a home care agency for the summer in 2022, and it was something else. I realized that office work is not for me and is so boring. I basically was a receptionist. I had to put in timesheets, shred, make and answer phone calls, sweep, etc. I got along with my coworkers, but some of the caregivers and patients that I was on the phone with were a problem. There was this lady that called. I answered, and she wanted to speak in so-and-so. So I asked her, what is this call in regards to? Because I cannot just transfer the call over like that. I need to briefly know the reason. I told her this politely, and what she said to me was, if me need change underwear, I have to let you know. If I'm a lesbian, I have to let you know. If me strip naked, I have to let you know. What I wanted to say was yeah, so I can beep off. But that will cost me my job. So I didn't say anything. Another problem that happened was when a patient called and wanted to know if her caregiver's baby daddy was paying child support. She also wanted to know if the caregiver was taking good care of her daughter. I had to call this other caregiver because she wasn't clocking in or out. When I confronted her about it, she said, boy, who the hell you think you're talking to? I don't like when anybody new work there because they know not to call me when I'm at work. Someone also called and wanted to tell us that their pay was short 1 week and the next week was overpaid. The person wanted to know what's going on. The person clearly does not have common sense. The job was abuse, but it was better than my first. What I will be discussing next is Dominican Republic. I went to Dominican Republic this summer and I didn't like it. I would never go back there. We had to take 2 planes to get there. The first plane ride was smooth. When we landed from the first plane ride, we went to our gate number. Then they changed it and changed it again. We had to walk very far. It was extremely annoying. We finally got on the second plane and the ride was horrible. It was horrible because we sat next to the child who was playing whatever he was listening to without headphones. His mother and stepfather weren't paying him any mind. The flight attendant said that he wasn't supposed to be doing that. However, he continued. I think his guardians were scared of him. Anyways, we have finally arrived in Dominican Republic. We went to our room first and the jacuzzi was dirty. We then decided to get something to eat because we were hungry. Sadly, the only place that was open was the nasty tacos. The meat wasn't real. I felt like there should have been more places open since it was only 5:30 p.m. I also felt like the room didn't like me because I could never get in with my card, but everybody else did. Also, this will be the last place where I ever go where their main language is not English. I had a hard time translating and vice versa. I also couldn't believe that they did not have straws. When I asked the waitress for a straw for my drink, she looked at me as if I had 10 heads. I don't know if the no straw policy is a cultural thing in the Dominican Republic. Majority of the food was also very nasty. One morning, I decided to have something different for breakfast other than an omelet. I wanted to have cereal. I am lactose intolerant, so I got lactose intolerant milk, but it soon came back to haunt me. I was in the jacuzzi by the pool relaxing, and I felt something coming. So I got up, left the jacuzzi, started walking to the bathroom. On the way there, it started to come out. I couldn't help it, so after that, I went to take a shower. I also took Pepto-Bismol, and I felt so much better. Thank God for Pepto-Bismol. It was so embarrassing, but thank God nobody saw. What I learned from this trip is not to drink lactose-intolerant milk from outside the United States of America. What I will be discussing next is hearing and receiving. Hearing and receiving are two different things. If I hear what someone is saying or sending, then I'm just listening to them. I'm not paying them any mind. If I receive what someone is sending or saying, then I'm actually listening to them and taking what they have to say into consideration. I love to say to people, I hear what you're sending to me, but I'm choosing not to receive it. That means I don't care. I also like saying, I receive what you're sending to me. That means I do care. What I will be discussing next is the topic of training. What really bothers me is that some of these workers don't know what the hell they be doing. For example, I went to Dave's Hot Chicken and bought $20 worth of food. I gave the cashier $50 and only got back $1. I know that everyone makes mistakes, but the cashier looked like he didn't attend math class or even school at all. He was probably getting high or making babies with multiple women, or both. I eventually got my food change back. Another instance is when someone is out for a break and no one knows nothing. What they be saying is, I don't know how to work this station. It's annoying because they be messing things up. Bosses, please train your workers. Lastly, I will be discussing Uber Eats. I got banned for making complaints on Uber Eats. I think what got me banned, but shouldn't have gotten me banned, was Taco Bell. I normally get the soft taco supreme combo. That is 3 tacos and a drink. I also get 4 fire packets and 3 hot packets. Lo and behold, Taco Bell always forgets to give me my damn sauces. So therefore, I complain about it and get part of my money back. This happened 8 times. Even though the sauces are considered free, the workers should still put it in the bag. I mean, I ordered it. Also, the reason why I'm big about my sauces is because the food be dry. I be needing my flavors to spice things up. This also sometimes be happening with Wendy's. I need my barbecue sauce and my sweet and sour sauce for them spicy chicken nuggets. So now, if something does go wrong with my order, I can't complain. But luckily, I'm still good with DoorDash. Well, that's all for episode 2 of Keeping It Real with the Q-Man. I hope you guys were entertained by my fascinating thoughts and stories. Stay blessed and stay safe. Keeping it, keeping it, keeping it, keeping it, keeping it, keeping it real with the Q-Man. This my show, I run things. This my show, I run things. Remember that? Remember that? The boss. I'm the boss. No one can tell me what to do. No one can tell me what to do. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. It's all about me. It's all about me. Anybody can get blocked. Thank you for watching Keeping It Real with the Q-Man.